One Bachelorette's quick path to love has opened the door for a new single lady to step in. Sacramento's Clare Crawley gave her final rose to the man of her dreams, and now the remaining bachelors can explore the possibilities with a brand new Bachelorette. The beautiful Tayshia Adams is with us this morning. And Tayshia, did you just happen to have a sequin dress on standby?
You know what? That thing came out of nowhere, and I'm so happy I got it because it was stunning. It was one of my favorite dresses ever.
Well, you looked lovely in it, and I'm sure all of this unfolded really quickly for you. Can you tell us about the moment you found out that you were going to be the Bachelorette?
Absolutely. And yes, it definitely came out of nowhere. I was actually in bed reading my book, eating some donuts, and then I got this phone call, which is the last phone call I would ever expect, to be honest with you, just because, well, Clare's season had already started, and I already had these talks about Bachelorette in the past, and it wasn't me. So it definitely took me by surprise.
Well, I can't imagine what that was like to be caught off guard. Now, did you have any lead time to get everything together before you stepped into the role?
Honestly, if you call about 48 hours lead time, but it's just, I honestly asked for a little bit of time because I needed to run to CVS. I was going to be kissing boys. So I needed some new toothbrushes, some mouthwash. I needed to get some makeup. I hadn't worn any in quarantine. But it was a very quick turnaround.
I love that. You're keeping it real. You're like, I'm going to go kiss some boys. I need to be, looking A1. Okay. So, I guess COVID, like you said, we were in the pandemic. So COVID factored into the process. Were tests being required? Were they regularly done for everyone involved, cast and crew?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what was your impression when you first met the guys? Did it matter that most of them were originally there for Clare? Did that factor into what you were thinking at all?
I mean, absolutely. I was very, that was my one concern. That was my one hesitation about taking on, this role of being the Bachelorette and giving it a chance, just because, I mean, the guys knew that it was going to be Clare. They signed up for Clare, and I'm very much so not her, but I was willing to be open and vulnerable and give these guys a chance. And that was the only thing I wanted back. And so yeah, I was concerned because I know how quickly feelings form on these journeys.
And I was talking to my sister about this last night because she watched the episode, and she's like, Tayshia's just giving everyone a chance, which is how it should be. I mean, is that really the approach you took? You didn't have any first instincts like Clare did?
It's funny. I did not. I really wanted to dive in and just talk to every single person, and it wasn't going to be a short conversation. I really wanted to get to know these men right off the bat. Just because that felt very important to me. And I really wanted to know that they were there to give me a chance. And so I needed to have those conversations. And so I needed to have it with every single one of them. So yeah, I gave them all a chance of night one.
Okay, well, that sounds very promising. And since you didn't have a lot of time to prepare for this journey, is there anything now, when you think about it, that you would have done differently or maybe taken with you?
Ooh, that's a good question. No, because I literally went down all the CVS aisles and just put my arm down and just grabbed absolutely everything I could. So I had a lot of little items, but the one thing is I have done this before. So I kind of know what I need, the certain makeup that I need and little things like that. So thankfully, I wasn't going in there blind, but it was quick. It was very quick.
So were you happy with all those first impressions? What were you hoping for when you became the Bachelorette? And can you tell us, did you find your dreams for real love? Are they coming true?
I went into that situation just with no expectations. And I think that really served me well, just because putting pressure on yourself to making sure you have to find someone and you need to end up with someone really just adds so many unnecessary factors. I feel like you're so in your head, you overread things and this and that and this and that. And I just honestly gave myself grace, and I said, whatever happens, happens. And just allow yourself to feel all the feels. And I think that served me well, just because I got to know these men on such different levels, and I formed so many amazing relationships. And
Tayshia,
you're going to see all of that happen.
You're not giving anything away, are you? What message do you have for fans of the show? Any final words for those who are cheering you on?
I appreciate every single one of you, and this season is very unexpected, so continue watching.
All right, she's leaving us in suspense. Thank you so much, Tayshia. Best of luck to you. And you can keep up with Tayshia's Bachelorette journey Tuesdays at 8 right here on ABC 10 or stream them online at abc.com.